When you wake up in the morning, before the noise, before the world begins whispering doubts into your ear, before your phone fills your mind with things that don't matter, you have a moment, just a moment, where your heart is wide open. A moment where your spirit is honest. A moment where you know exactly who you are and exactly who you're meant to become. Most people rush past that moment. Most people jump out of bed and into the chaos. But I want you to sit with that moment. I want you to breathe into it. Because that small, quiet moment might be the most powerful part of your entire day. You see, there comes a point in every person's life when they realize that no one is coming to save them. No one is going to build the life they dream of, and no one is going to hand them the strength they keep waiting for. Strength doesn't arrive. Strength is built. Discipline doesn't show up like a guest at your door. Discipline is carved by your choices. And purpose? Purpose isn't something you discover once. It's something you recommit to every single day, even when your body is tired, even when your mind is doubtful, even when your heart feels heavy and uncertain. You've been asking for change, but change doesn't respond to words. Change responds to action. Change answers to consistency. Change listens only to the person who shows up day after day after day, even when they don't feel like it. Even when everything in them wants to stay small, stay comfortable, stay hidden. Everybody wants transformation, but very few want the discipline that transformation requires. Everybody wants growth, but very few want the discomfort that growth demands. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you're teaching your future to wait. Every time you choose distraction over discipline, you're telling your destiny, hold on, I'm not ready. Every time you allow fear to dictate your decisions, you're handing your life over to the very thing that wants to shrink you. Fear is loud, yes, but faith is steady. Faith whispers. Faith doesn't shout for attention. It waits for you to quiet your mind long enough to hear it say, keep going. You want to change your life? Then you need to change your habits. You need to change your circle. You need to change the conversations you entertain, the thoughts you feed, the excuses you allow to live in your mind rent-free. Excuses are comfortable. Excuses feel familiar. Excuses create the illusion that you're not responsible. But excuses do not build empires. Excuses do not build character. Excuses do not build freedom. And deep inside, you know you weren't created for mediocrity. You weren't created for average. You weren't built to blend in. Something inside you hungers for more, and you feel it every time you silence your spirit. You feel it every time you betray your own potential. There's a version of you that you haven't met yet. A version of you that wakes up with intention. A version of you that moves with confidence. A version of you that doesn't ask for permission to shine. A version of you that knows their worth so deeply, so undeniably, that the world can't help but make space for them. But that version of you doesn't show up because you want them to. They show up when you're ready for them. And readiness is proven through discipline. I want you to think about something. Think about the people you admire, the ones who inspire you, the ones who seem to walk with purpose while others wander in circles. They aren't special because of luck. They aren't extraordinary because the universe favored them. They simply made a decision that most people never make. They decided they would no longer negotiate with their excuses. They decided that comfort was a luxury they couldn't afford. They decided that if they were given a life, they were going to live it fully, boldly, unapologetically. And you know what else? They didn't wait until they were confident. They didn't wait until they had it all figured out. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They moved while afraid. They acted while unsure. They stepped forward with knees shaking and hands trembling because they knew something that most people never understand. Confidence is the reward, not the requirement. Clarity comes from motion, not from sitting still. And purpose grows stronger the more you walk in it. Every single day, life will present you with two choices. The first choice, remain the same, stay comfortable. Protect your ego, avoid the hard things. Seek the easy wins, the shortcuts, the quick fixes. The second choice, evolve. Challenge yourself. Step into the unknown. Confront your weaknesses. Walk through doors that scare you. And let me tell you, those doors will scare you. Growth always demands fear as the entrance fee. But here's the truth. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. The things you avoid today become the reasons you hurt tomorrow. The dreams you delay today become the regret that follows you into the rest of your life. And regret is a heavy companion. Regret is the kind of weight that never truly leaves your shoulders, so choose wisely. Choose the discomfort that leads to strength, not the comfort that leads to regret. Life will not hand you opportunities wrapped in gold. Life will disguise them as hard work. It will disguise them as early mornings, late nights, lonely roads, and difficult decisions. Life will test you to see whether you're serious about what you say you want. Because the universe is listening. It watches how you move, not how you speak. It watches your patterns, not your promises. And it will never reward you for dreams you're not willing to work for. You've been given breath today. That alone means you still have purpose. That alone means you're not done yet. You don't need to have the whole path visible. You don't need to understand how everything will unfold. You just need the courage to take the next step. And then the next. And then the next. Purpose reveals itself in motion. But let me tell you something important. You must stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is fragile. Motivation depends on mood. Motivation disappears the moment life punches you in the mouth. What you need is not motivation. What you need is commitment. Because commitment stands firm when motivation runs away. Commitment moves forward when you don't feel like it. Commitment says, I will show up whether I feel strong or weak, whether I'm inspired or exhausted, whether the world applauds me or ignores me. You want to change your life? Then show up when it's hard. Show up when doubt is loud. Show up when nobody is watching. Show up when everything in you wants to quit. That's where transformation happens, in the unseen, uncelebrated, unglamorous corners of your daily choices. Not in the spotlight, not in the moments where everyone is clapping, but in the quiet, lonely hours where your future self is being built piece by piece. And let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear is persuasive. Fear knows your weaknesses. Fear whispers lies that sound like truth. It tells you you're not ready. It tells you you're not enough. It tells you that your past disqualifies your future. But let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. Fear is loudest right before you break through. Fear only attacks the things that matter. Fear only pulls you back when you're about to step into territory that will expand you. You think fear is the sign to stop? No, fear is the sign that you're on the right path. You need to understand that your life doesn't change with one big decision. It changes with 100 small ones. The decision to wake up earlier. The decision to put the phone down. The decision to invest in your mind. The decision to discipline your body. The decision to speak kindly to yourself. The decision to push when you want to rest. The decision to be better than the excuses you've believed for far too long. You weren't created to simply exist. You weren't created to go through the motions, wake up, work, sleep, repeat. You weren't created to live a life that feels like a cage. There is something inside you, something powerful, something brilliant, something divine that is waiting for you to stop dimming your own light. Stop apologizing for your ambition. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Stop letting people who lack courage talk you out of your dreams. Not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will support your vision. Not everyone will clap for you. But here's the truth. They don't need to. Because your purpose wasn't given to them. It was given to you. Your dream is your responsibility. Your growth is your responsibility. Your discipline is your responsibility. And the moment you accept that, everything changes. Every day you wake up, you are being handed another chance to build the life you want, another chance to rewrite your story, another chance to rise above your excuses, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. The question is, what are you doing with that chance? Are you wasting it? Your time is one of the most valuable resources you have. But most people trade it for distractions that steal their potential. They scroll instead of study. They complain instead of create. They wait instead of work. And then they wonder why nothing changes. They wonder why life feels stagnant. They wonder why their dreams stay dreams. If you want a different life, you must make different choices. You must be willing to break your own patterns. You must be willing to confront your own habits. You must be willing to step away from anything that pulls you backward, even if it's familiar, even if it feels safe. Comfort zones are beautiful, but nothing grows there. I need you to understand something. Your future is watching you. Your future is waiting for you to rise. Your future is shaped by the choices you make today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when things calm down. Today, right now, this very moment. You might not feel ready, but readiness is a myth. No one feels ready when it's time to level up. Growth requires urgency, not comfort. And yes, there will be setbacks. There will be disappointments. There will be seasons where nothing makes sense, where everything feels heavy, where the path forward seems unclear. But those seasons do not come to break you. They come to prepare you. They come to build resilience. They come to strengthen the muscles you will need for the next chapter of your life. Life will test you. Life will push you. Life will stretch you, but it will never waste your pain. Every struggle you survive becomes part of your strength. Every obstacle you overcome becomes part of your wisdom. Every storm you walk through becomes part of your testimony. And you did not wake up knowing that the world will try to distract you, discourage you, derail you. But you have the power to choose your focus. You have the power to choose your attitude. You have the power to choose your response. And your response will shape your reality. Every day, remind yourself who you are. Remind yourself what you're capable of. Remind yourself what you're working toward. Remind yourself that the life you want is not out of reach. It is waiting on the other side of your habits, your choices, your discipline. You want to change your life? Then listen closely. Watch this every day, not because the words are magic, but because you are.